Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. Taking a look at our weather today with Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert. It's kind of like we're in this weird on and off pattern where it's like we have a high impact weather day, maybe 1 or 2 days where we're okay, and then we get right back into the swing of things. And today's one of those days where we're getting right back into it. How significant is this next storm going to be?
I think it's going to be pretty significant, especially along the coast where we could have winds gusting upwards of 80 miles per hour. And we know that we want the weather to cooperate in regards to the repair efforts of US 101, but it's just not going to cooperate for today. So we have a high wind warning in place for coastal Curry County that runs from this evening through Thursday morning. And then we have a wind advisory in place for the Rogue and Shasta valleys, and that goes from this morning at 7 a.m. through Thursday afternoon. So again, some of those wind gusts along the coast could be upwards of 80 miles per hour. In the Rogue and Shasta valleys, they could top out around 55 miles per hour. The east side will probably miss out on some of the winds, and these are some of these projected wind gusts through Thursday afternoon. Here's the satellite and radar picture right now, and everything is approaching from the southwest, slowly moving up towards the northeast. And this will become a lot more widespread a little bit later today. And of course, this is associated with this very powerful mid-latitude cyclone. We've had several of these over the past week or so. So we'll put all this into motion with Stormcast, and by the time we get to lunchtime, you can see it's widespread rain and snow levels ascending throughout the day. We'll have more on that in a second. But by the time we get to dinner time, it's looking a lot more widespread. And I want you to pay attention to along the coast. It's this little band of moisture right here that we're getting concerned about. It's going to provide some very heavy rainfall, but the winds associated with that will likely provide some of those wind gusts upwards of 80 miles per hour. And then that particular band will spread inland, and then into Thursday, it is just nonstop rain moving from the south up towards the north. So we are anticipating some very big rainfall totals down in the Mount Shasta City area, but also along the coast we could have upwards of 1.5 inches to 2 inches falling there. Probably less impressive totals within our valleys, just given the winds. That'll put some dry air into the valleys, and then it looks like the Cascades are going to eat this up. So not a whole lot of rain is expected to fall over on the east side. Snow levels starting off around 3,500 feet for this morning, and then raising up to 4,500 feet a little bit later today, pretty consistently at that until we get to dinner time and then beyond. We'll have snow levels getting up to 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 feet. So all that to say, by later tonight, most of us will be left with just rainfall. But I'll step off the screen so you can take a look at some of these snowfall totals we're expected to have through Thursday night. And again, the biggest impacts are going to be centered around Black Butte Pass and Snowman Summit. So have the snow chains ready to go in south central Siskiyou County in that neck of the woods. But for Crater Lake and for Diamond Lake, another maybe half foot to a foot of snow we're expecting through Thursday night. Back to Siskiyou County real quick though. We have this winter weather advisory in place in elevations above 4,000 feet, and that runs until 7 p.m. on Wednesday. So with the ascending snow levels, we'll get some improved road conditions into Thursday and especially into Friday, but snow levels coming back down for Saturday. So for today, widespread rain, winds, and snow. Again, it's a high impact weather day, but specifically for the winds we're going to have for tonight along the coast. And there is a threat for some black ice to form in Lakeview, where we'll see that transition to rain, but surface temperatures are going to be below freezing. So with the ascending snow levels, again, pretty low winter weather threats for Friday, but then into Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we'll have some low snow levels, anywhere between 2,000 to 4,000 feet. At least those are the indications as of now. So here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. Very wet, very windy. The potential for power outages, and damaging wind gusts for late tonight into Thursday morning. For Siskiyou County, we will see again that transition to rain later today, especially tonight, then rain for the next couple of days until snow levels come back down low enough for us to see some snow starting on Monday and Tuesday. For the basin, we'll have a couple days of rain sandwiched in between several days of snow. For the Cascades and Siskiyous, we'll continue adding to the snowpack over the next 7 days. So definitely some excellent news for our reservoirs. And then for the Rogue Valley, we have a wind advisory in place until Thursday afternoon. The winds eventually back off, but the rain has no sign of letting up.